कोई अपना फोन डिवाइस लेके चेक करो, मैं लिंक भेजता हूँ। इसी में चेक करता है। ये क्या है, इतने सारे लिंक? ये सब प्राइवेट लिंक्स है। फोन उधर है ना, जा 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 जा। बन जा। मैं देखूंगा कुछ लोग मिनट अगर लाइव तो हमारी सही में पता चल रहा है सबको। हाँ। अरे मैं देख रहा हूँ, साइड से देखूंगा बस। वाह, इंटरनेट स्लो हो गई यार, यही बुरी लोड बढ़ गया इंटरनेट पे। नहीं चल रहा क्या बिल्कुल भी? नहीं नहीं, इसके नीचे नहीं जाना चाहिए। कोई बात नहीं, देखते हैं आज कैसा इंटरनेट है। इधर तो दिखा रहा है गिर गया। हाँ, 3 व्यूज। हाय गाइस, hello. Just ensure that am I, like, can you hear me properly? Like, am I audible? Just ensure if you are watching this. Like, can you hear me? Okay, okay, great. Okay. Today, I hope there should be no internet issue because I am sitting in college and the entire internet bandwidth has been handled by college students. So, let's see. Okay, before I start the class, um, I don't. Who am I? हाँ नहीं, बाहर जाके यार. So, and check one more thing, like if I'm writing something here, is it visible to you guys? Is it visible? Should I, like, is it whatever I'm writing, is it visible? Can you just check it once? It's not visible? Okay, no issues. Okay, now is it visible? Like, just check and tell me. It's a blank screen, sir. Okay, now you say. Sir, teaser. It's a now, nope, nope. Okay, nope, nope. Okay. Now is it clear? Like, I have turned on the lights. Check. Now is it like? Can you see it? Yes, you can see it, right? But it's too much of struggle, so I will not do it. Sorry. I will teach you through the online one only. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so we will wait for more 10 minutes and then we'll start the class. Okay. So by the time I will, if you have any doubts from yesterday's class, do let me know. Like yesterday's class was really horrible. I agree with that because of the internet issue. So let me know so we can start. Like we can, right? Okay. Do I need to turn on the lights? Like, do you want to see my face? Like, I know there's nothing in my face, but still. 'If you have any doubts, like before starting the session at exact 7 o'clock, before that only, like if you have any doubt, let me know. We will discuss on it, right? 82. So before we start, today am I audible crystal clear? Let me know. Like there's no jitterness, anything like I expect there should be no issues going on today. Great, thank you. Hmm. Excuse me. So we have more 4 minutes right now. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, should we start the class? Like, let me know. Like, should I start the class? Then we can start the class. I have no issues. Let me know, guys, should we start the class or not? So we can. And still, after setting up the settings, also still there is a like lag. Is I can see the lag. I don't know what to do, but yeah. Or should I start the class? Like because since there is a latency, I'm unable to able to recognize like if it's on time. Like is my this is receiving or not? Okay, okay. So hi guys, good evening guys. So my name is Sukarajana, and this is your day two of like Arduino Workshop, right? So I'm from Presidency University, and it's my pleasure to teach you and try to make future with innovative brains, right? So thank you Sapthagiri for that, and thank you Ramesh sir for giving this opportunity, and thanks Vikasana to give me this platform to engage with this many peoples and getting an opportunity to teach them, right? Thanks everyone. So let's start today's class. So basically in today's class we will be learning about like yesterday's class we learned what is Arduino, where can we use Arduino, and what are the possibilities which we can do out of it, right? And many of you guys have DM'd me personally also in WhatsApp that sir I have this all things, can I make it or not? And I was like, wow, people have great ideas here. So yeah, you can start implementing those and come up with the new things, right? So I really appreciate for all those things, whatever you have done. All the best for that. And now today we will be so today we will start with implementing the things. We will see. Now I assume that all of you have a knowledge of basic C language. Do you have a do you have a basic C language? Do let me know. Like comment me like how much comfortable are you in C language in 1 to 10 scale? Then based on that, I will increase or reduce my pace to make you understand each and everything. So let me know. I'm seeing. Hmm. If you can tell me like in 1 to 10 scale, how good are you in this? Okay, 7. Okay, great. Okay, master in C language. Wow, great. Chirag. Okay, Chirag. Okay, okay. Sir, no background. Okay, no issues. So I will take an average of 5. Like I let me assume that like you are still struggling with this C language, and I will try to teach you bit by bit each and everything. So I will recommend you to keep a notebook beside you. Whatever I say, keep on noting, which will help you today also and after the class also. And don't worry, this video I will make it public, by which after this session also you can come and see those videos and you can learn. And always, you know that you can DM me. So whenever you want to have any questions. Now, so I will recommend you to go to like, since we don't have Arduino in our hand right now, since it's a virtual class, so I will recommend you to open Tinkercad. Now let me also open the browser. Mm, 1 second. Yeah. So let's just type Tinkercad, Tinkercad. Tinkercad. The moment you click on Tinker, like just you search Tinkercad in Google. Like, okay, I will make sure that I am searching in Google only. Tinkercad, yeah. The first thing which you get, just go into it and then click on login. So since I have already logged in, so it's showing me, like, let me log it out and let me show you from scratch. Hmm. Sometimes things takes time. Yeah, okay. You will see something like this, and just click on login and use personal account. After clicking your personal account, go with Gmail account, whatever account you want to go, and just get logged into it. So I will just log in. Yeah. So I am in my dashboard. For you, it will be completely empty if you are opening it for first time. Let me know that you have reached till here or not. Just comment me that you are in dashboard. Or else just type dashboard. I will get to know that all we all are in the same like same space. I say same pace. Like I have many projects, so like I have many things, but it will be empty for you. Just check that. Okay. So did you logged in and reached till here? Comment, guys, like if you have reached till here in the dashboard. Yes. Okay. 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 So now I assume that everybody is in the dashboard. I will also go into dashboard. Okay, so the moment you are in the dashboard, you will be having an option at the top right corner known as create. Click on the create button and you will be having circuits, right? Since we will be doing learning with Arduino, so I will recommend you to go and click on circuits. The moment you click on circuit, it will take little bit of time and you will get a dashboard, right? So let me know that you have reached to this dashboard or not. So I can wait for a few seconds. If you have reached a dashboard has opened. So we will be doing like in today's class we will be learning. Okay, let me start explain what we will be doing in this today's class. Today's class we will be learning basic input and output things, and then like digital signals we will be learning about digital signals and how to control on and off things with like normally and with using for loops to make it a little bit complex. If you are dealing with multiple lights, that thing we will be learning, and then we will be learning how can you turn on and off using switches. Okay, and we will be learning basic environmental noise, what is environmental noise and how it can trouble our circuits. Whoa. Okay, we'll learn all those things. Okay, so if you have reached till here, so just go, in the right corner you can see search box, just go and search Arduino and you will get Arduino Uno R3. Okay, just drag and drop the if you go down you have pre-made circuits also, but we will not go through this because we need to learn from basic. Okay, so this is the Arduino which we have, and generally the same with Arduino looks, and we have a programming virtual code to connect and start doing the things. Okay, so before I start teaching the Arduino and before I start teaching like how to on and off the things using programming and using Arduino, let me teach you the basic thing, what is digital and analog signals. If you're from a EC, if you're not from a EC background, you will face issue with this. Okay, so example, I let me make a table here. Like this is a table. Assume this is a table. Okay, now this is our digital signal. DIGITL, digital signals. Okay, and this is a chart of analog signal. Okay, don't go with my spellings. Okay. Huh. So this x-axis is our time and y-axis is our voltage. Okay. Now, basically, what is digital signal and what is analog signal? If I will show you with the example. This is a flashlight. Okay, you can see only two things of a flashlight: on or is off. You can't see anything more. Like it will be just on or it will be off. By playing with this on and off, frequency, the interval of onning and offing, we can change the brightness of the LED also, right? So this is not a basically digital signal where it has only two things: on or off. Like the signals will be always square waves. Like example, this is 0 volt. This is I'll keep it as a 5 volt. Okay. Um, and again this is 0 volt and this is 5 volt. Okay. Okay. Let me know is my screen is visible. Like I just got a comment personally that screen is not visible. Is it true? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So in digital signal, like basically, like as I told, on or off, not more than that. Now it will be a signal will be like something like this: square wave, on or off. Okay. This is known as digital signal. Okay. Digital signal where it is square wave, it is on or is off. It is not like the thing. Now you will be having intervals here, like based on how many intervals, based on the frequency, the amount of onning and offing is happening here. Based on that you can change the brightness also, which is known as PWM signals. PWM signals, which is known as pulse with modulation. The rate of your pulsing, the onning and offing, the action, you can mimic a analog signal also there. Okay, this is known as digital signals. Okay, now we will go with analog signal. What is analog signal? Analog signal is everywhere in this world. Everywhere means everywhere. Analog is just a sine waves like this, like water waves. Yeah, this is known as analog signals. And when you go in the environment, everywhere in the environment you will be seeing this analog signals only, because it runs on analog signals. The entire world is running on analog signals. Now, along with this analog and digital, uh, like what to say, differences, you will get to know this. Digital signals will be always square wave, which will be 1 or else 0, and analog signal based on the like range the microcontroller supports. It depends upon that. Example, if I take an example of Arduino has a range of 0 to 55. Okay, it will be having a wave format as pattern in ranging between 0 to 255. You can see like how much of range it has, like total 256 like bits of range it has where it can pulse. But if you see like digital signal, it will just on or off, nothing else, right? These are things we have learned in analog and digital signal. Now you will be having a doubt of what is sensors and actuators, right? If I talk about sensors, ACNSORS, sensors. And if I go with sensors and then if I tell actuators, ACTURAT. Okay, don't go with my spellings. Actuators. Sensors and actuators. Now, what is actuators and what is sensors? This is a common question which you will be hearing every time whenever you are going for any interview for embedded system or any like anywhere. Now, sensors are the thing which will convert your environmental signal. Like as I told, environmental signal is what? Analog signals. Converting these analog signals into machine readable form. Like machine readable form is what? Digital signals, right? converting this into this one, like sensors, where you are taking the environmental data, whatever is happening right now, like I'm feeling cold. This is an environmental parameter. So what it is doing, sensor is taking the temperature, how what is the temperature right now. Based on that, it is making into a some signal pulse, and that signal pulse is being given to the Arduino, which a computer can understand. So basically, sensor is a converting that environmental um, signals into machine readable form. This is known as sensors, basic terms, right? And if I go with actuators, what is actuators? If I say, then again in actuators, it is like converting machine readable form, like which a machine can understand and which a machine talks. Like right? From your entire childhood you have learned computer talks only ones and zeros, right? So actuators will convert this machine form into some physical form, right? Ex- um, Physical form which can create a impact, which you can see physically. Example, if I take okay, still since I have explained what is actuator and what is sensor, can you give me an example? What can be an example of sensor and actuators? Okay, in simple terms, if I say sensors are the input device, actuators are the output device. Layman term. Okay, so okay, gi- give me some examples. What can be the example of sensors and actuators? I would love to hear that. Guys, camera. Okay, camera is a like you have to, camera is a sensor. Yeah, camera is an image sensor where it takes the environmental data and it converts into the machine form, which a machine can read, which it converts into an array, all those things, right? Metal detector. Yeah, it is also a sensor. Okay, now great. You guys are giving a great sensor examples. Now, can you give me an actuator example? Yeah, air is a sensor. Hand. Hand. Okay, I don't know. Like body parts are actuators. Yeah, body parts are actuators. Example, your motor, your fan, lights, anything which impacts something in physically. Like you're turning on the heater. Like example, you have a weather room, like complete weather is like you have a room with a weather sensor where it will check if the temperature is low, then it should turn on the heater. The heater which is turning on, it is a actuator. Who is turning on? It's turning on using a relay. Relay is a switch, electrical switch which will turn on and off the high main supply. That is the actuator. Sensor is what? Sensor is a temperature sensor which is detecting the temperature. Okay. So these are the basic sensors and actuator differences. Okay. So now I assume that you are crystal clear with your sensors and actuators differences. Then you are crystal clear with analog and digital signals, right? If you are properly, like if these two basics are cleared with you, then I can go forward with the programming part and start doing making the circuit and see something in life. Okay, robotic hands and wheels, yeah, they are actuators. LCD panel, LCD panel, yeah, let me think. Theoretically it should also be actuator, but it is not creating anything physically. Okay, okay, I assume it's actuator. Hardware drives, yes sir. Okay, okay, great. Okay, now we will start with Tinkercad. Come back to the Tinkercad, and now I will keep on speaking. You can like you can minimize the screen or you can make it small, and you can start like working this Tinkercad also. So, as I have told, in the right side, side you have a search option. Go and can you please explain once more analog and digital signal? Okay, I can. Why not? Uh, So as we told, analog and digital signals, if I explain you properly, like analogs are the sine waves, like water waves kind of thing. This is an analog, which will be having a range from 0 to 255. Peak level is 255. This peak level is 0, it's 255, and this bottom is 0. and it can go anywhere around this, and the entire environment, like whatever noises you are hearing, like the real life environment, whatever thing is there, it's completely on square wave, like this kind of analog waves. You might have studied in your class 10th and 11th and 12th, and wavelengths, right? Wavelength is what? Water shape, like this is analog waves. That is basically a simple term, analog wave. Digital signals are the signals which only can a computer can understand, right? So digital signals will be always like on or off, like this. It will be square wave. Okay. Digital signals are square wave. Example: if I turn on the light and turn off the light, right? This is an analog signal. Now, if I try to do it very fast, okay, it's also in as a, not analog signal. I'm sorry. It's a digital signal, right? Now, if I'm trying to do it very fast, it is becoming what? It's still a digital signal only, but the frequency is more right now, right? The same way. Just I will give you a recommendation. If you have a LED light in your house, turn on your camera and just see towards that LED. You can see a wave. What is that wave? That is basically your internal electronics is trying to convert that AC current, also known as alternative current, converting into digital signals like DC current. And DC current will be having some little bit of noises. That is a very vast topic. Again, we will get into it whenever we will be having a EC workshop. Okay, so you can see, just turn on the camera and just monitor it towards any of the LED side, or else see your screen only. If your screen is not 144 hertz or something, just turn on the open the camera and just see your screen. You will see that one jittery line will keep on going, right? Because the LEDs are turning on and off so rapidly that human eyes are unable to see that. This is also a digital signal only. Okay, digital signals will be always on and off. It has only one or zero, nothing else. Like one or zero. But analog signals have 0 to 255. It will be keep on having a wave format. Okay. This is one of the thing. This is one part. I hope you have understood this thing. Let me know if you have understood, and if you have any more doubts, let me know. Li-Fi, yeah, Li-Fi is also working on digital signal only, where the light, whenever it is running, like it is flickering so rapidly that we can't see it. It's like completely like we feel like it's a normal light, but actually the sensors can read that frequency, right? Okay, great. Since you have learned, like understood about the which works on basic of blinking speed. So see, basic blinking works on PWM signal, pulse with modulation. Based on the pulse you are generated. Example, if I show you a basic pulse diagram. Example, this is a time diagram. Like this is a again x-axis is time and y-axis is your like voltage. Now, example, if this is a time, you can see like it is on off on off. If I try to increase it, on off on off on off on off, so it will be like I'm open on it. You can't see that. If you are a camera guy, you will be knowing about shutter speed, right? How fast your shutter turn on and off. But your camera is still crystal clear. It can take a photo. And based on how many times it is closing and opening the eyes, it increases and decreases the brightness of the light coming inside the camera, right? If you're a camera guy, you can relate it more to it. So this is a pulse width modulation, like where you are just changing the frequency, and again, if you want to go slowly, you are going. So based on this principle only, you are changing the brightness of an LED. Okay, full meaning zero on means one in computer. Oh, off means zero and on means one in computer. Yeah, yeah, great. Who is the guy? Kiran. Okay, great job, Kiran. So as we told, so as you told, you got to know zero means zero voltage ground, and if it is one means 5 volt or on. Okay. Now, since you learned on and off things ones and zeros properly, let's start programming part. Okay. So here we have a Arduino. Now we will be taking a LED. Just again go into search box and type LED. You will get LED, red LED. Go and just pick it up. And you can see here it is. If you hover over the LED, you can see it shows that cathode and anode. For zooming and zooming out, you use your, like if you are using a mouse, you use your like scrolling wheel, or else in like if you are using laptop, just go with two fingers up and down to zoom in or zoom out. Okay, so we have LED here. Now cathode, what does the cathode means? You have learned in your chemistry classes. Cathode basically means negative, and anode means positive, right? Okay, if I'm wrong, let me know because I'm weak in chemistry. I don't know why I took an example of chemistry. Okay, now since you might have learned in your college also, like if you pass too much of current, it can burst off, right? Example, if this LED is meant to run on 3 volt, example, it is meant for running in 3 volt, but this pin is giving 5 volt output, what will happen? You might damage this LED, right? You can damage this LED. So that's why if I will show you with the example here, like I will show you the diagram here. Just let me know if it is visible or not. Example, what is the symbol of LED? I guess you know, you guys know that symbol of LED in your physics classes and like electronic classes. You have learned this, and in your class 10th also you might have learned. Can you see it? This is a symbol of LED, right? Now this is the Arduino. Right? This is Arduino. Now I want to turn on and off this LED. But the thing is, this Arduino is giving me 5 volt, but I don't want 5 volt to run this LED. There might be a high chance ki I may damage this because this one is meant to eat only 3 volts, not 5 volts. If you give 5 volts, like example, if you are feeding too much, the stomach will burst off. The same thing will happen here also. So we should put a resistor here. So in the output pin, we will put a resistor. I know, I hope you guys like know the resistor symbol, and this way we will put a resistor here before we connect it to the Arduino. Okay, we will put a resistor LED, then we will put it to ground. Now what is the ground symbol? Right, this is a ground symbol. So this is how a basic circuit looks like on paper. Okay, now we will be making the same thing here also. Now if you are weak in maths, it's okay, I will not go in depth in maths for you. Okay, so generally what we do in, if you're going with Arduino and all these things, we go with 220 ohms resistor. Okay, 220 ohms resistor. Okay, basically we go with 220 ohms resistor. Now if you want to calculate properly, you should know the value. How much are you like, what is the value you are expecting, what is the value you need. If you want to calculate, let's calculate it. Okay, Arduino is giving 5 volts, right? Arduino is giving 5 volts. Wind LED needs 3 volts. Okay. So how much voltage drop we should do? We should do a voltage drop of, nobody is commenting. Okay, that's okay. So 5 minus 3 कितना होता है? 2 होता है ना? 2. Okay. We got to know that we need to voltage drop 2 voltage, and let us assume कि in milliamps we are with 100 milliamps. Okay, 100 milliamps is the current, and what is the resistor value? What is R? Let me see who knows R formula. I can't see actually. Comment, guys. What is the R formula? What is, okay? First of all, let me tell me what is R first. Tell me the formula of R. How to calculate resistance? Yeah, correct. Who is this? Tisha. Okay, okay. Sorry, bro, if I can't, if I'm pronouncing wrong. This Bhuvashan. This Bhuvashan. Dilip. This version, okay, yeah, it's correct. V by I, right? Now we know our V2 current is, okay. Our current, take it 100 amps. We'll take it as 100 amps, okay. Now we'll just calculate it. Voltage is 200. Okay. Hmm. Does it didn't become so much easy also? Or should, we should have taken a higher value? Hmm. Okay. Let it be, whatever it is. So we get a value of 0.02. Now 0.02 ohms generally we don't have. Hmm. Am I doing something wrong? Wait, let me check. Yeah, okay, yeah. I got to know where we went wrong. Yeah. Sorry guys. I told 100 milliamps. I have written 100 amps here. Sorry for that. Sorry guys. 100 milliamps, right? Now, how will you convert this 100 milliamps here? Because in the formula we write only I. It means that I means what? Ampere. It's not milliampere. So what will the 100 value? 100 value will be 0.1, right? 100 value will be 0.1, right? So you are dividing 2 divided by 0.1. What does your value comes? Your value will be 20. Now somewhere I feel like we are correct now, right? 20 ohms. OHM ohms. Sorry. The formula is V by I, right? And the I gave you 100 milliamps, not 100 amps. If it is 100 amps, oh my god. You are dealing with a dangerous life. Okay. So as per our calculation, we uh, we have 5 volt input. We need 3 volt. We are how much we are dropping? We are dropping 2 volts. Now how much is this? Arduino is running on 100 milliamperes. Now 100 milliamperes, if you convert into ampere, it will be like 0.1 ampere. 2 divided by 0.1 ampere, it's 20 ohms. Okay, 20 ohms. Okay. So based on that, somebody wrote 110 ohms. Oh my god, how? Can you explain me, bro? Kiran, you wrote 110. Like, I calculate it come 20 ohms. Is my calculation is wrong? Let me know, please. Like, wait. 20 ohms only, no. Kiran, you should see. I guess you have done wrong. Check your calculations. Okay. Hmm. So back to the like class. Oh my god. Yeah. So as we calculated that it is giving we need 20 ohms resistor. Just you will go and type here register and you okay, no need to type I got register here only. Go here and you can here it is kilo ohms, convert into ohms, put it 20 ohm register. Okay. Now where will you connect? We will connecting the anode part as we had a drawing here. So I'll just connect. If you hover over pin number 13, you can see red dot. Click on that and connect it. How it became 2 volts? See, Arduino is giving us 5 volts. LED is running on 3 volts. So to protect the LED, how much should we reduce? 5 minus 3, 2 volts. Simple. Getting my point? This is how you are reducing the voltage here. Okay. And now I will connect again. Take LEDs another end and connect it to Arduino. And again take ground and connect it to the cathode. Okay. Now to make it a little bit aesthetic, because we believe in aesthetics. So we'll go here and we'll make it black color, and here we'll make it red color because it's since it's the anode. Okay. So this is how your circuit should look like, where you have connected pin number 13 to resistor and another end of the resistor to LED, and LED is cathode to ground. Ground is negative as we have drawn here also. Okay. Now we have done with the circuit part. If I try to simulate, start simulation is here, right? Nothing is happening. But okay, there is a pre-built blink code is there and it's showing an error. What the error is? Okay, we will just okay. If you are opening the code editor, here you have a code editor, right? If you click on code, you have multiple options, but we don't want to go with plug and play. We believe in coding, like main like full coding. So there should be an option. I don't know why I'm not getting that option. Is there a glitch in the code or something? Okay, stop. Okay, the moment you stop the simulation, you will be having an option of block. Click here and go into text form. Click continue and you will be in the text form. Okay, I guess you can see my screen. Here we have a small basic code of blink LED. I will erase everything and we'll start from scratch. Okay, now if I start simulating now, okay, wait, it will show an error. Let me fix that error first. Zoop, 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 zoop. Yeah. You can see nothing is happening here. Okay, I will refer better. I will go with 220 ohms only because we don't know how much is this simulator is giving, right? And in reality, Arduino runs on 180 milliamperes. Okay, so for basic easy calculation we did, but yeah, you can go with 220 ohms resistor here. Okay, click on it and you can just change the resistivity. Now we will start with the programming part. Okay, delete everything whatever is there. Okay, but you stop simulation and delete everything whatever is there. Now we'll start from scratch. Now, since you are I am assuming that you are completely zero in like Arduino, like you're completely zero in what to say C language. So I will start with the basic. Now you have two functions here. Functions, by the name only you will get to know. Function as a piece of code which runs. Like example, you have 10 lines of code which is inside of a room. So whenever you are calling that room, you are calling the entire like entire codes, right? That is a basic function. Function is a block of code. Okay. If I give an example, in a classroom there are 100 people. The classroom is 10th A. So that is function name. Whenever I say function 10th A stand up, it means the entire class will stand up because I am representing all of you guys by only one name, and I'm just calling that function to do whatever I want to do. Right? That is a basically function is block of code. So there are two main functions here. One is a void main. By the name only you got to know. Void main is void main, and another is void loop. These are the two functions. Okay. Now, what is void loop and what is void main? If I explain you, void main is basically it's like main things. What are the main things you will be doing here? Like you are telling, okay, you should do this thing because Arduino don't know what pins to do. Like example, we have connected that pin in pin number 13. We have connected. Arduino doesn't know that where you have connected. As I told yesterday also, right? Microcontroller works on a strict rules, right? So since we don't know what is that pin, so we will be writing void loop as a void main. We will be instructing everything inside this. And void loop, what is void loop? What does a loop means? Loop means you're keeping up doing the same thing again and again. Since if you can recall from the yesterday's class, what we have learned in yesterday's class, we learned that microcontroller keeps on looping the same statement repeatedly without even using the brain, right? The same thing will happen here also, void loop. Now you will be thinking, what is void here? What does the void means? Void means which returns null, nothing. The function which doesn't give anything, that is known as void. In depth, we will be learning the upcoming classes, the entire coding part, or else you can just Google search if what is void in the function, right? Okay, so we have two functions here, void main and void loop. Inside, within these two functions, we will be doing each and everything. Now, if you remember, we have connected our LED as a LED into pin number 13, right? So here also I will go inside the void main. Void After I go into void main, I'll just write pin mode, M capital, PIN is small, pin mode, MODE, pin mode. Okay, what does pin mode means? What do you understand with the pin mode? You are changing the mode of that pin. The pin should be input device or the pin should be an output device. It should take signal or it should give signal, right? That thing we will be learning in pin mode. Okay, we will be doing with pin mode. This is a function. You are calling this function to do a pin mode task. This is a total pin mode, bracket open, bracket close, and colon. Okay, now inside this we will type. Now what pin is this? As we know that we have connected the LED into pin number 13, right? I will just type pin number 13 comma, what is this, input or output device? It's an output device. LED is output device, right? So I will just write OUT output. Now here I have mentioned LED is an output device. Done. Now, in my loop, what will I do? I want to control it on or off. What I will do, I will just write digital write. Since we learned, like digital, you are writing something, right? Now, what is this signal? Owning and offing is what signal it is? It's a digital signal, right? So we will be writing digital signal. And what is digital signal? 1 or 0, nothing else. So we'll write digital, DIGITL, digital, W capital again, WRITE, right? Digital, right? And again, we will be telling to on or to off the pin. So I'll go like pin number 13. First parameter is like what is the pin you are working with, and second parameter is like what is the state, 1 or 0, 1, like 1 or 0, in this way. And then I have turned on the LED. Now let's see the simulation. If I start the LED, okay, oh shit, void main has a pin mode must return integer. Huh? I don't know why are we, what is the error we are facing here? It should not show an error. Hey, strange. Oh, okay. MAIN mean, okay. What is the error then? I'm sorry. I've confused you guys. I'm sorry. I'm extremely sorry. The reason we are getting error is here. Main. It's not main actually. It's void setup. SETUP setup. Now, in general terms, okay, let me take the class 1 second back and let me explain you. Now, in Arduino, we have two functions, void setup and void loop. Void setup is the place where you are setting up each and everything. Like you are telling the Arduino what to use. There are 13 pins. You are telling the 13 pins. Like should I do it as an input or should I take it as an output? You are telling before you start the Arduino, you are instructing like, see boss, this is the things you need to do. That things are happening inside void setup. And then we come up with void loop. As I told, void loop will keep on looping. So in void setup function, just change that main function into void setup. I guess I started learning too much of C language. That's why too much mains are coming in my brain. Okay, sorry for that, but yeah, it's like void setup. Okay, void setup, pin mode, pin number, what is the pin, and then what is the mode? It's the input device or output device. Then in void loop, you are doing digital write, is which pin and what is the state of that pin, on or off. Now let's start the simulation and check. Yeah, you can see this LED is it's glowing. Wow. If you have reached till here, do let me know. Okay, let me see how many people are there today in class. 58. Okay, not bad. Let me know, guys, if you are able to do till here. Then I will go with the LED blinking. How to blink an LED. Comment me, guys, if you have reached till here. Okay, nice. Now we will be blinking this LED now. But before blinking this LED, there is a more better way where we have to do the coding. Okay, in coding part, see, once you make the circuit, okay, once you make the circuit, you can see screen like this, right? So go and click on the code at the top corner. You can see there's a code. Click on that code editor and you will be having, basically at beginning you will be seeing block. See, you will be seeing blocks like this. So click on the blocks and go to text, okay, and click continue. In this text you can start doing it, right? Now again, now the code which we have done, there's a better way to do it. Something like variable. Let's use variables. Okay. So I will like variable. What is 13? 13 is an integer, right? So like int LED is equal to 30. By which I am calling that pin by the value LED. By which if I have multiple pins, I might confuse it. Oh shit, which pin in which pin what was connected, I forgot. So that time this kind of variables comes into picture. So you can write int LED void 13. Then you can start void setup. Now you will start writing. Now as I told, we will be doing an output, right? So like pin mode, you are setting the mode of that pin, like what should be the mode of that pin mode. Then you are like LED, then you are doing HIGH. Sorry. Pin mode is output device, or UTPUT, output device. Okay. Now we'll close this. Now in loop, we'll go again. VOID void loop, digital write, DIGIT, digital write, WRIT, digital write, W capital, digital write, LED is 1. On or off. In Arduino, to make this more easier, people instead of writing 1, you can type higher, HIGH, HIGH, high. Okay. You can see this LED is glowing. If I click, if I put it low, like if I stop the simulation and if I type low, LOW instead of high, and if I again start the simulation, LED is not glowing, right? Now I want to make it on or off. Okay, what I will do, I'll just copy this entire like digital write again, and I'll just paste it down again. Okay, I will just stop the code first. One is on and one is off, right? Off is represented by 0 and on is represented by 1. This much is done, right? Now, as per the code, it's like write 1, write off. I'll start the code. But you can see one thing, the LED is still on. It's not blinking or it's not like doing anything. Why? According to code, it should run, right? But the thing is, what will happen here? Basically, it is blinking so rapidly that your eyes can't see. Like human eyes can't see. So that's why we should put a delay in it, by which a human can see the blink. What, as I told, we should put a delay. Just type delay here. Stop the simulation. We will go into the code again. LED is on. After that, I will type delay. DELAY, delay. Now, for how many seconds I need to delay? Now, I will put 1000. What is 1000 here? 1000 is 1000 milliseconds. 1000 milliseconds is equal to how much seconds? 1 second, right? 1000 milliseconds. Okay. Here it is at 1000 milliseconds, and it will do. Now again, since we have connected a delay here, we will start a simulation. But again, though even we have 1000 millisecond delay, still the LED is glowing, right? Why it is not closing? That will be a question. Okay. So now what you will be doing? You will be like, again, what you need to do? You should, if you have turned on the LED, check the code. If you have turned on the LED, you should turn off the LED also. What is happening when the LED is on? It is holding for 1 second. Then it's off. But before the moment it's get off, again it is going to on only, right? Like, it is not getting time to off, again it is owning. That's why we should put delay here also. So again I will type delay, delay, delay here, and I will put 1000. Okay, and again I will start the simulation. Now you can see the LED is blinking here now. Did you reach till here? Let me know. And if you have any doubt, ask me. Let me clear this LED, basic LED blinking part. Let me know in comments, like, did you reach till here, and does your LED blink? And do you have any doubt in this coding part? Like, did you got like you are not getting anything in this coding part? Let me know. Did you reach till here? Oh, today's class 50. Oh my god. We just did a single LED blink, guys. We need to speed up. But did you understood how this basic programming is running? Okay, you want to run the coding part? Okay, see. If you see this code, there's a variable. Now, what is variable? It's like your name. Your roll number is something like 1234. Assume your number is 1234. But if somebody calls in the entire universe, shout and calls 1234, will you get to know? No, you will not get to know, because you're like, what is this person blabbering some numbers? Right? So, but if I call Monica, like example, here it is Monica C, right? You have asked the question. If I call Monica, people will get to know, okay, people are calling me, right? By the name you will get to know. So that is a variable. Okay. And what is variable here? LED. LED we have kept it as a variable. And what is the value of that? 13. Example, if Monica is the name, if Monica is the variable, what is the value of it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So whenever I call Monica, I mean to call 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to know that 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That is not a variable. Now we have two functions here, void loop and void setup, right? Void loop, you will get to know by the example only. Loop, what does a loop means? It will keep on looping, right? It is keep on looping it, right? That is void loop. Void setup, what does setup means? Basically what the setup means, you are setting up the things in place by which everything should go correctly, right? That is void setup. Does we do on and off frequently? In general life, we don't, like, it depends upon on and off based on the scenarios. We don't do LED blink. This LED blink code is to explain you how to get a basic picture. How does a LED blink on and off happens? Okay. Now if you see this void, again come back to the thing. Setup, what is void setup? Void setup, as I told, you are putting everything on place. Now I told pin mode, what is the general term in English layman terms? What does pin mode means? Pin mode means you are telling a mode of a pin. The pin should be input or output. What is the LED? LED is input device or output device? LED is the output device, right? So you are like LED. What is LED? LED means 13, right? You're telling LED is an output device. So your code will be like pin mode LED, comma output. because it's an output device. Now, in void loop, if you see the void loop, it's looping the things. It's like statement number one, like line number six, then line number seven, line number eight, line number nine. Again, it is going like to line number six, seven, eight, nine, six, seven, eight, nine, six, seven, eight, nine. It keeps on repeating till it has a power in it. Okay. Now, digital write, as we learned just now, analog signal and digital signal, right? What does a digital signal is? 1 or 0? Nothing, right? 1 or 0, right? So here is it digital write, digital write LED. LED is 1, right? LED is 1. It means you are turning on the LED. Now delay. What does a delay means? I don't need to. You guys are good in English, right? Delay means it is stopping. It's delaying the microcontroller. Thousand. What is thousand? Thousand is in milliseconds. 1000 ms means millisecond. 1000 millisecond is equal to 1 second. So you are telling it 1000 millisecond to stop. Like the LED is on and it stopped there only. Then you are telling like LED off. Okay, digital write LED 0. It means you are turning off that LED. Okay. After turning off the LED, you are again stopping for 1000 milliseconds. Means on for 1 second, stop, off, stop for again 1 second, and keep on repeating the same thing. Okay. Now, example, if I change the frequency of it, example, if I make it on for 3 seconds, like 3000, and if I off for 1 second, and if I start the code, just see how does it act. LED is on, 1, 2, 3. See, it's off. So it's off for 1 second, and it was on for 3 seconds, right? Now, if I do the same thing, ulta, like I will off it for 3 seconds. Okay, off the simulation. I'll off it for 3 seconds and I will on for 1 second only. And if I see on, off for 3 seconds, again on, off for 3 seconds. Right. If I reduce the frequency, like if I make that milliseconds into 100 milliseconds, means it's like 1 bar 100, 1 bar 1000, like that it will be like 1 bar 100 basically. If I start a simulation now, you can see LED is on for 100 milliseconds and it's offing for 3 milliseconds. Okay, this is how you have done an LED. If you can make it properly, you can make that aeroplane. You have seen that aeroplane tail wings, they will be having that LED blinking. You have to keep on blinking. Done. This is only your LED. This is how the aeroplane works. No, actually, it's not. Doesn't work in the same way, but yeah, you got the idea, right? How does that LED aeroplane wings? The LED blinks. This is how it winks. You can play around with these timers, and you can do, right. Summarize from the starting ones. Okay, so since we are now 4 minutes remaining in our hand, so we will just, before we close the class, we will just have a quick look what all we have learned today. Okay, so today's class I expect to do more, but it's okay. We will go slowly. No, no need to hurry. We have entire till 11th. We will learn properly. Okay. Now, if you see this LED code, let us remember, recall what all we have learned today. We have learned about analog and digital signals. What is the difference between analog and digital signals? Then we have learned about what is um. Okay, what we have learned? Analog and digital signals we have learned. Then we have learned about sensors and actuators. What is the difference between sensors and actuators? Then we have learned how to connect, how to find out which resistor you should put to not to kill that LED. That we have learned the basic calculation, and we have done some mistakes also at beginning. I hope you have corrected it. Then we have learned a basic of programming. What all programming we have done. So let's dive into and revise each and everything again properly. Till now everything is clear. Like, did you guys got a grab? Like, let me know. Yes. Time up, sir. Okay, okay. Don't set time up. I still have 3 minutes in my hand. It's 7:57. Okay. Quickly recap. Now we have learned about sensors and actuators, right? Okay, let me open that. Where is my screen? Oh my god. Too much of pain. Display. Where is display? Oh shit. Wait a second, guys. Okay, okay, leave. So, ayo, why can't I? Is my screen is visible? Okay, it's visible. Leave. Okay, you want some challenges? Okay, I will give you one small homework. The homework is you need, since you have learned today to blink one LED, show me to blink three LEDs or four LEDs. This is your homework. Okay, blink five LED in some pattern. And one more thing, who in the end of the session, the end day of the session, we will be keeping a small competition. Okay, where we will be having a small competition, like whatever we have learned here we will implement, and Ramesh sir will be announcing the dates soon when is the competition, and you can come up with whatever you have learned in this session. Come up with your ideas, make a small prototype, and who knows, if the competition is really great, you might win something, right? That is the thing. So this is a task today, and WhatsApp me. I will note down each and everyone's. You have time. I will give you time till tomorrow's. Till tomorrow when? Hmm. Till tomorrow evening 6 o'clock. Before I start the next session, whoever sends, I will just write their name and send it. Send with your roll number, so which I can send it to Ramesh sir, and you can get noted that you are attended in you are attentive in the class. Okay, this is a task where you need to blink five LEDs in any pattern, or if you come up with a creative pattern, you can do, and show us show the demonstration, show the code. Okay, it will be really great. You can put it in the WhatsApp group, or else you can DM me and with your roll number and name. I will note it down. Okay, quickly recap. Let's recap whatever we have learned today. So, first thing we have learned was analog and digital signal. Okay, if I open the drawing book again, analog signals are basically your sine waves, digital signals are your square waves on or off. LED, like in digital signals, the value will be 0 or else 5 volts or whatever is the volt, 1 or 0, like that. And in analog, it depends upon the range which microcontroller can support. In Arduino case, it is 0 to 255. Okay, it can range anywhere in between. And the entire environment, the entire world is running in analog. Your analog clock, where it has a mechanical gear which will keep on moving. That is an analog clock. And digital clock, where it will be keep on oscillating. There will be a crystal oscillator which will keep on oscillating, and based on that, it will detecting the time. Okay, you might have seen uh, digital clocks, the digital clocks which you wear, it will turn off, but it will not change that time will not get changed. But if you go see the analog clocks, if the battery is reducing, the speed of the clock reduce and the clock goes behind, right? You have noticed this. So this is the basic difference of analog and digital signals. And then we have learned about sensors and actuators. Sensors are the things which converts the environmental signal into machine readable form, which is pulse. And then we have learned about actuators which will convert that computer signals into something physical which can happen, like motors, fans, all these things. This is a like analog signal as a different between analog and digital signals, right? Then we have learned our basic coding, where we have learned we have two main functions, void setup and void loop. Where void setup means pin mode, we are telling the pin to be like input or output. And in the loop function, mm, digital, right, where it is on or off. by writing digital write function, and delay means it is in milliseconds and all those things. So so this is the thing. I hope you learned everything in this class and let me know. And since I have given the assignment to you, just go through it and learn it properly. Okay. Thank you for the session, and I hope you liked it. And if you have any comments, any doubts, do let me know. Okay. Hmm. So let me know, guys. Any doubts you might have. Thank you. Okay, Kiran. Thank you. Hi, sir. Give me your number. I'm the group only. You can go and search who is the admin. You will get my number. Okay. So as I was telling that we have we keep on innovating things like humanoid robots and all those things. And I have one of the startup here, Scanpic. I will love to introduce the CEO here, Shivam.
Hello guys. I hope you could see me.
Yeah.
I think there is a lag, right?
No,
Oh,
they
it's
can
like
see. There's
it's
no
like
lag now.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we make lots of stuff, and I got graduated from this college itself, and we work 24/7 here in the university itself. And recently, we were able to crack, the grant of rupees 5 lakh, and with that, we are, developing multiple stuff. So me and Sukanda, we thought of creating a YouTube channel as well, where we could show you like how we work, at night, and also uh,
Which will inspire you basically, because
yeah.
we get inspired by seeing others, right? So
So many people of these age groups, basically the teen, or you can say above 20 and below 25, they are like still finding out what are the ways of doing startup basically. So, and what all it takes to just start a startup, and those all journey we are going to share with you. So, we can put daily vlogs of that. So, if you would like to, see those kind of videos, just give a thumbs up in the comment section. So I would just count like how many people are interested to watch
yeah,
those kind of videos.
so we can come up with that kind of videos, right? So where you can convert your innovative ideas, like the whatever creativity you have, you can convert it to
Yes.
product, and you can contribute to the nation, or you can build a great names,
Yes.
right?
You can make any kind of stuff out of that. So yeah, if you can just give a thumbs up,
Yeah.
we'll just get to know like how many people are interested to watch those kind of comments.
Videos.
Sorry, yeah, so sorry, videos. So
Yeah,
yeah,
let's see.
yes.
Let Okay, we
Okay.
have one guy.
Uh, Kiran,
Two.
we have Nishchal. Okay.
Nice. Like basically,
Okay.
like in short, if I can assume that, yeah, people would love to learn, because I
Yes.
have seen
Yes.
we have ideas. Everyone of, like, yesterday also when I was seeing WhatsApp, many people were messaging me like, sir, I have this kind of applications, I want to do this. So the thing what I have noticed, everybody has an idea, but nobody has a place where to pitch it, where to make it. So this kind of platforms will really help. Like if we can guide them, like where to go, to whom to approach. Example, if I talk, as I told, like I was here because of Ramesh sir, right? Oh, how
Okay.
to get 300 crores package in 1 year?
So guys,
Come on.
we don't tell you like how you can get 300 crore package, but you can build 300 crore worth startup if you solve the problem which is worth solving.
Yeah. Now you will be thinking like, why, like, how to find problems? Look around you. You have multiple problems, and see, did
I'll
anybody solve or not?
I'll just ask you one question. So guys, actually I'm from Army Public School. So there was one session which happened in my ninth standard. That happened. That was basically done by Intel. So Intel people came and they gave us you would have seen the zip packets which closes, the transparent one basically. So it has there was a LED inside, there was button cell inside, and there was a tape. So what you can make out of that? Just comment what innovation you can do out of that. So just comment. I will tell you what innovation happened that day actually among 60 people, 60 groups in the the whole auditorium. What you can do with that? There is just a packet, transparent packet, ziplock packet. and there was a LED inside, and there was just a button cell and a tape inside. What you can do with that? So everything is there in the packet. You need to remove it, and you have to make something out of that. What you can make exactly? I think no one is answering.
It's
Okay.
completely fine. It's completely fine. Oh, oh my God. So yeah, this kind of this small things.
Just one second. I'll
Yeah.
just tell you the answers as well. If you take out the LED and the this thing out of packet, you can only make a torch, simple torch. But you know, out of 60 groups in the whole auditorium, there was one guy. You know what he did? He made a torch. Yeah, he took a LED. He took the button cell. He just added with it. He then like you know wrapped the tape above that. Then he put it into the zip bag. And you know what he said? I made a waterproof torch. He locked the zip. So that, you know, that was something, that was a great, learning in my life. I learned that out of so many people, how he could think and why I cannot think. So from that time, I started finding out problems in, life. That's why there were problems, I found the solution and I was able to, get the patent out of that. So in some session, we can discuss about patent as well. We'll tell you how to get patents as well.
Chirag, if you just want to know, just go back and just remember, we are
Yeah,
running out of
running
time
out of time.
actually.
Yeah, we have other stuff too.
It was really great, and in tomorrow's class again we will learn something more and we'll keep on learning and we'll never stop innovation, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Have a great day.